Well, I'd like to thank everyone so very much for this award and for this honor. There are many, many people more deserving than I am, and I just want you to know how deeply appreciative I am for this. I'd like to start by thanking my God for all the blessings that He's bestowed upon me all of my life, starting with the granting me of having my parents, Max and Carol Smith, who have loved me and helped me all through life. I've lost them now, but what a great blessing they were for me. I especially want to thank my dear, lovely, and gentle wife, Mary, who's been with me every step of the way and has helped me so much. And for my boys, Ron, Walter, and Nathan. They could not be better young men, and I'm so proud of them and thank them for all the love and help and guidance that they've given me as they've grown into maturity. Particularly want to thank my mentors, Bo Chambers, Wilbur Brooks, and Walter McClellan, who were with me, gave me guidance, gave me a chance to be a lawyer. And I have to point out that Ed Henning was one of my mentors too, and eventually allowed me to be a mediator with Henning Mediation. Could not have had a better person to be a guider and a leader in mediation. And all the people at Henning Mediation who were with me for 15 years taught me the ropes, helped me to build a practice, and specifically want to call out Mr. Richard Colley, who was a great leader for us after we lost Ed. And unfortunately, we've lost Richard recently, but he guided Henning through a difficult period and helped me in so many different ways. I also want to call out and thank John Miles. John has given me the opportunity to continue my practice. I could not be in a better place. He's done so much for me and all the people at Miles Mediation. And then finally, I want to thank all the attorneys. There's no way I could list all the attorneys who've become friends, I have deep respect for, that have allowed me to serve as their mediator. So once again, I want to thank all the people associated with this, particularly the folks at the Daily Report that made these selections, and thank you once again. Well, I've been asked a few questions, and one of them is, how did I get interested in mediation? And the answer is, like everything else in my life, is just dumb luck. I had someone ask me if I'd do one. I told them I wasn't a mediator. They came back and said, Rex, it's a brain injury case, and would you do it anyway? And so I did, and it was successful, and it was just thrilling. So I then went to Ed Henning, and Ed gave me a chance. Had no experience whatsoever. He was just as enthusiastic as possibly be, and Ed got me very interested in it. Took the classes under Miss Pat Suda and became a mediator, and then just started working through it. I've been asked what I like about it, and the answer is I don't like it. I love it. There's a big difference between liking and loving it. I love the people. I love the attorneys. I love the folks that are the plaintiffs in these cases. I enjoy working with the professionals, the claims people, the corporate representatives. People are coming together to try to find a resolution to a difficult problem. It is extremely intellectually stimulating, but in particular, I like the people. I was asked what advice I would give to a new lawyer who wants to be a mediator. And you come back to what you know, and I would suggest try as many cases as you possibly can. Get to know the procedure, get to know the judges, get to know the evidentiary rules, the things that are necessary for us to resolve cases, particularly in the setting that I'm in. There's lots of mediations other than just in a legal setting, or lots of ways to resolve disputes other than a legal setting. But for the things that I do, I think a big, strong, robust experience in trials and trial strategy, evidence are things. So my recommendation to a young lawyer who would want to be a mediator is to do as many as to have as many trials as you possibly can. I've been asked who are one or two people who helped me achieve success, and how did they do that? Well, I'm not really sure I've achieved success, but I think Zell Miller said that if you come down the country road and you see a turtle on a fence post, you know he didn't get there by himself. And that's exactly who I am. I had many people who helped me along the way. The one or two people I would have to call out would be Ed Henning, who I think there's so many mediators in this state who followed in Ed's footsteps. And then John Miles. John has built such a great practice and has been so encouraging to me and helped me to continue my practice at this stage in my career. I'm very thankful for both of those men and thankful for the people who worked in those organizations. Thank you very much. It's been a delight to be with you, and I appreciate this courtesy that you've bestowed upon me.